So for the first one, we're actually going to be working with the left-hand side, not the right. So say, let's pick up the left-hand side. So the left-hand side is sine 3 theta. Now, we can break down this 3 theta into the sum of the two angles. So this will actually become sine 2 theta plus theta. So we know that 2 theta plus theta is equals to 3 theta. Then we can now use the sum and difference formulas. So we're going to use this identity. So say using the identity sine, if two angles are adding, a plus b, the identity for this is sine a cos b, and plus sine b cos a. So for this particular question, our a is 2 theta, and our b is theta. So let's substitute. So this means that the sine 3 theta is now equals to, if we apply the identity, we'll have sine 2 theta, sine 2 theta, cos theta, plus sine theta, and cos 2 theta. Alright, so now we have sine 2 theta and cos 2 theta. We're going to use identities there as well. The identities we'll be using there are the double angle identities. So, again, using the identity for sine 2 theta, the identity double angle for sine is 2 sine theta cos theta. Then we need the other one for cos as well. So for cos, the identity we're going to use will be cos 2 theta is equals to 1 minus 2 sine square theta. So using these two identities, let's substitute. So we can say sine 3 theta is equals to, so I'll replace this with the identity. So this will be 2 sine theta cos theta, then cos theta. So the sine cos representing this identity that we have right here. So we've substituted this part here. Same thing, we're going to substitute this part here with this identity that we have right here. So say plus sine theta, then we'll replace that with 1 minus 2 sine square. Okay, so sine 3 theta is, this will be equals to 2 sine theta, and the cos term cos square, plus here we'll have sine times 1 sine theta, sine times sine square will be 2 sine cubed theta, like that. Now if you look at our original question, on the right hand side we do not have a cos, something that we have to replace this cos that you see here. Now we know that according to the Pythagorean identities, we know that sine square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1. If I make cos the subject, it means that cos square theta is equals to 1 minus sine square theta. So that's the identity I'll use to substitute here. So this will become sine 3 theta is equals to, so I can now write this as 2 sine theta multiplied by 1 minus sine square theta, like that. Then plus the sine minus the 2 sine cubed theta. So sine, this will be equals to, so 2 sine times 1 is 2 sine theta. 2 sine theta times negative sine square will become negative 2 sine cubed theta, like that. Then again we have the sine, and we have that part as well, like this. Then now it's just a matter of grouping like terms. So for the like terms, 2 sine theta and sine theta are like terms, so I can put them together. So 2 sine theta plus sine theta gives us 3 sine theta. Negative 2 sine cubed, negative 2 sine cubed, put them together, I get minus 4 sine cubed theta. So there we have it.